Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about some winter storm stuff. Later on in the video at the start, I'm going to be talking about what I'm going to be using this winter for my winter videos. Because last year I didn't do really much winter videos. This year I will be, because they have, the National Weather Service did issue a new product here. As you can see, the potential winter storm impacts scale. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that in today's video. We're also gonna look at another thing, the SCP forecast 2 Ryan Hall made, his YouTube channel. I'll link the video about this the winter storm severe index in the description, the video about it, and I will link in the description Ryan Hall's YouTube channel in the description too. So yeah, both those will be in the description of today's video. Also, if you're wanting to watch just the winter storm part of the video that I'll talk a little bit about, not too much in today's video about, but it'll be on the screen here, telling you the time and when I'm starting to talk about the winter storm stuff. So let's get into today's video here because this may be a longer video today. So yeah, we're looking at the winter storm severity index here, the WSSI. This is actually a new product they just did, or they done in the last few months. It's new, and I just saw this, so I'm gonna start be doing videos about this on my channel. Okay. Basically, let's go through the scale real quick. Here it's gonna be kind of like our severe weather scale in the spring, but winter storm kind of videos instead of severe weather. So you can see the potential winter storm impacts. This is the scale here they're going to be using in the forecast whenever I make the forecast, whenever we do start getting more winter storms and stuff. So the white means no impacts. Impacts not expected, so you're not expected to get anything if you're in that area. Also, I want to mention this now. The stuff that goes into it, according to their video, if you watch it, blowing snow, flash freeze, ground blizzard, ice accumulation, snow amount, snow load. Some of those things go into this scale here, from no impacts to extreme impacts. So yeah, let's look at the second category here, limited impacts. Rarely a direct threat to life and property, typically results in little inconveniences. So yeah, not really too bad. So we have that actually here in today's day one outlook. We'll look at that in just a little bit as an example. So yeah, of what it will look like in the wintertime when we talk about it. Then we have yellow, this next on our scale. Minor impacts, rarely a direct threat to life and property, typically result in a inconvenience to daily life. Then we have orange as a moderate impacts, often threat to life and property, some damage unavoidable, typically results in distribution to daily life. And then we have red, that's major impacts. That means extensive property damage likely. Life-saving actions needed will likely result in major disruptions to daily life. And then our final one, the purple one, the probably rarest one that will be issued ever, will be the extreme impacts. Extensive and widespread severe property damage. Life-saving actions will be needed, result in extreme disruption to daily life. So yeah, this is going to be our scale from now on. So yeah, you'll be able to see it on their outlooks here. Uh, so yeah, let's look at this here down here. We're going to look at the day one outlook here. Um, this is what it looks like. We have basically, here's the scale down here if you ever want to look at it. Right down here, potential winter storm impacts. It shows all the categories here. So yeah, and this is today's outlook. We really have nothing too major, but we do have some limited impacts areas, especially for parts of North Dakota, South Dakota, and Minnesota. Also see some limited ones here in Wisconsin, Michigan, but we're not all the time going to talk about the limited because I bet there will be in the wintertime a lot of limited areas on here. There are also some near New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine, some limited amounts here, and then just a little bit up here in Washington. So yeah, and maybe just some tiny spots in Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, maybe some very small spots of limited impacts expected, but really nothing too big today, luckily, so, or the next few days, so I'm not going to really show much here. So we're going to move on to the SCP probability forecast here. Don't forget his link. Ryan Hall's link is in the description if you want to go check him out. He explained it in one of his latest videos about it, so it's a very interesting website here. It's called the School Closure Probability Forecast, so the very great forecast. Very great idea he did here. I will say that. We're gonna look at it and see what it is here. So I can't really just click on it. So see school closure probability. Some people were getting confused of it being the SPC maps. We did change the colors here. So yeah, I haven't really talked about this yet. So forecasted SCP values pertained only to weather-related causes. Percentages represented the probability of school closing on a given day. There's light blue, slim, dark blue, 20% chance of it, of your school being closed. Yellow, 40% chance of your school being closed. Orange, 60% chance of your school possibly being closed. Red, 80% chance of school being closed, and 90% of school being closed potentially. So, and you see today and the next few days is probably too low because there's not really any winter weather. This won't be probably used too much until probably December, January, February when we start getting those bigger major storms. So that's his probability scale I'll be looking at on our channel. Sometimes, as you can see, it looks a lot like the SPC, so it doesn't usually show over here. But it shows him down here. This is his YouTube channel looks like, or his um, Ryan Hall y'all thing. So link will be in the description if you want to come see his website and see what his channel is about. It's basically just about weather too. So yeah, so it's a very interesting idea that he did here. So yeah. Okay, now let's start talking about snow and stuff here. Region real quick. And you see there is going to be some snowfall near Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, but nothing too big, as you saw on the scale through the next few days. Stuff doesn't look too bad. Maybe some snow getting into parts of the Northeast potentially toward the starting of next week around November 23rd, potentially seeing some flurries, snow showers potentially. It doesn't look like a big snowstorm, but it looks like little isolated snow showers potentially in here. So yeah, as you can see here. We also do see a little bit of snow over here too, so yeah. But that's not what I'm focused on next week. What I'm focused on is right here. This little snow right here in this area. You see there's snow for parts of Colorado, near New Mexico, Arizona, Wyoming. This area is snow. You're gonna watch this moves into the central areas here as we get into later in the week. Or yeah, later in the week near Thanksgiving. So you see, as we get closer, this is Thanksgiving Day by this point, around 12 a.m. Don't forget, stuff will change. So it could move south, could move north, or it could be just taken off the model. This may just dissipate like it did on GFS a few days ago. But don't look the exact location where it's at, but look where it's around maybe. I wouldn't pay too much attention until we get to 150 hours or less. This is 186 hours in the future, but I want to show you this because it's a chance next week of what could happen. And some of the other models are agreeing on this. This is why I'm going to show you this today. So we are seeing some snow around 12 a.m. in the morning. On Thanksgiving, and we see that there is snow showers for portions of Colorado, Kansas, maybe some of Nebraska, and some New Mexico. Seeing some snow showers there, as you can see. So yeah, as we go on, we watch to see there is some more snowfall heading into parts of Kansas, starting to get into Missouri, Iowa, Nebraska, and Wisconsin, starting to see in that snow, and maybe some parts of Texas and Oklahoma potentially too. So very interesting, and we continue to see snow for these areas. As you can see by 6 p.m., this is by probably Thursday night, it looks like. So Thanksgiving night, we still see snow around 6 p.m. Thursday night. So yeah, and then we go to 12 a.m. We still see snow, especially for parts of Iowa. We're seeing some heavy snow, as you can see, very very heavy snow there. Then we go into our last few frames, and then it starts dissipating out here. So yeah, but it looks like we're gonna get quite a bit of snow if it goes by what this model is saying, but still quite far out. So I don't want you to focus on one specific area, but I do want to look at the snow amounts here, see how much it's showing right now, and this will likely change in the area. But let's just see what's showing right now. It shows potentially near Iowa. We could see near like um 6 to 10 inches of snow it shows. So yeah, this isn't the craziest amount I've seen yet. I'm gonna be showing you the European model. It's showing some very crazy amounts for Missouri. So it's I'm gonna show you that later on in the video. We do see some 3 to 4 inches in this area, but don't get too focused on this because it's still about 240 hours out. At least what I'm showing on what's showing on here. Okay, now let's look on the European model here and see what this thinks. This will be the last model we'll look at in today's video because it's been already a pretty long video. So we are looking here at um, right now, probably Wednesday next week. I don't have an exact time because I'm looking on a different website, and this website doesn't like it shows OZ and stuff like that. It doesn't show a specific time like Chocolate Tributes does on the side. But it looks like at this time we do see some snow develop out in Colorado. We start seeing some rain showers develop in two parts of Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, seeing some rain showers. Let's fast forward here. Um, Heading into probably Thursday, 12 a.m., probably near. We continue to see snow showers over here in Colorado, New Mexico, Oklahoma. We keep seeing those. We also do have quite a bit of rain showers start to develop, continue in two parts of Missouri. Some very heavy rain showers. As we continue to see these rain showers continue in parts of Missouri. So flash flooding may be a concern. Wouldn't be too big of a concern, but we'll still have to watch out for maybe some flash flooding. But as we go on, you'll start seeing the snow start to move up into parts of Missouri, Kansas. Still, this is, like I said, 198 hours or more out. So, but you see some snow tries to start to develop near Oklahoma, Texas. Some of those areas start to get in on this potentially heavy snow here. We also have some of that mix here, so we'll have to watch for maybe some freezing rain and stuff. We'll have to watch all that. Then we move into Thursday night, around 6 p.m. probably around. We see some very heavy snow here in parts of Missouri. That purple being indicated here, that's very heavy snow, I believe. One of the heaviest here. Um, and we see quite a bit of snow all the way down to Texas, all the way up here to Missouri. Snow continuing. We go 2 frames into the future, around 216 hours out. We continue to see snow around these areas. Maybe some freezing rain. We'll have to be concerned about that. If that does happen, we see snow showers for parts of Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri still. So yeah, and then we just continue to go out with more snow. This heads into Friday, probably about 12 p.m. probably near. That would be near. We'd still continue to see snow showers. Then about 6 p.m., we still see snow showers for parts of Missouri, maybe some of Kansas and Oklahoma, and very heavy, more in central Missouri, according to what this says, but still this is far out, so that's why I'm not too concerned quite yet. But we see some of that wintry mix too. So yeah, let's fast forward a little more. um, right around 12 a.m. probably in the morning on Saturday. We still see snow, even some heavier amounts near Joplin probably. Springfield getting in that heavy snow here. Uh, After you've had snow for probably for a day already, still continuing to see snow. Then our last frame we're able to see, it looks like it starts clearing out of the area, maybe still some snow for some of central Missouri, heading into Iowa and Wisconsin. Well, I'm about to show you this very crazy snow totals that I believe probably will change, will likely change, but I can't believe I saw this. Look at this. This is about 24. That's 2 feet of snow. 2 feet for snow almost here in central Missouri. Look at that. We also have some heavy amounts in Oklahoma. So very widespread area of snow amounts here. Near Kansas City, 2 inches. Into central Missouri, about 17 inches. So that's already a foot. So if that does happen, there'll be a lot of snow for this area, but still, this is far out. This will likely change. I want to show you what could happen in a few weeks, so that's why I wanted to show you this, just so you can get prepared if something does happen like this in a week. I want you to be prepared, just in case this could go away on the model. So, but the good news is, GFS is not showing a big snowstorm, not even showing a snowstorm for this area. So, um, the some of the other models are showing it really. The CFS was showing some snow, not too much snow. The GTPS, I'm pretty sure, showed some snow too. The only model that hasn't showed snow is the GFS. So that's some good news to hear there. And hopefully that doesn't change. Because this would be the worst timing to get snowstorms, especially for this area. Thanksgiving. So you're going to have to be weather aware. Stay up to date to your news. I'll continue to probably post videos next week, updating you guys on this potential snowstorm for this area. Um, if you're anywhere in this area, I'd be preparing maybe for a potential of a snowstorm, but still the GFS is showing no or showing no snow for this area. But I'm just gonna let you guys know a week ahead, before there could be a snowstorm next week. So, but thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed today's video. And let me know if you guys like these kind of videos. If you like these videos more than my severe weather videos, just let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.